The dynamics within the Beckham family have long been a subject of fascination for fans and media alike, with their glamorous lifestyle, high-profile careers, and tight-knit family image often making headlines. However, recent developments suggest that not all is harmonious within the clan, particularly between Victoria Beckham, the former Spice Girl turned fashion mogul, and her daughter-in-law, Nicola Peltz, the wife of her eldest son, Brooklyn Beckham. Speculation about a rift has been brewing for some time, and Victoria's actions on social media have only added fuel to the fire, hinting at a strained relationship that has captivated public attention. Victoria Beckham, now in her early 50s, has built an empire that spans music, fashion, and beauty. Known for her impeccable style and business acumen, she has always been a central figure in the Beckham family narrative. Her marriage to David Beckham, the iconic footballer, has been a cornerstone of their public image, with their 4 children, Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper, often featured in their carefully curated social media presence. Brooklyn, the eldest, has carved his own path, dabbling in photography, modeling, and now culinary ventures, but his marriage to Nicola Peltz, an actress known for roles in films like The Last Airbender, has brought new complexities to the family dynamic. The whispers of discord began to surface shortly after Brooklyn and Nicola's lavish wedding in April 2022. The event, held at Nicola's family estate in Palm Beach, was a spectacle of wealth and glamour, befitting the union of 2 high-profile families. Nicola, the daughter of billionaire businessman Nelson Peltz and model Claudia Hefner Peltz, brought her own brand of celebrity to the Beckham fold. However, insiders have suggested that the merger of these 2 powerful families has not been as seamless as it appeared. Reports of tension between Victoria and Nicola have persisted, with small gestures and social media interactions, or the lack thereof, serving as clues to the underlying issues. One of the most telling signs of this alleged feud has been Victoria's selective engagement with Brooklyn's social media posts. Throughout July, observers noted a pattern in Victoria's activity on Instagram, where she consistently liked posts shared by Brooklyn that featured only him, while conspicuously ignoring those that included Nicola. For instance, on July 22, Brooklyn shared a series of photos from a vacation, capturing moments of him enjoying time on a boat. Victoria was quick to double-tap these images, signaling her approval. However, posts from the same period that included Nicola, such as a romantic snapshot of the couple together, were notably absent from Victoria's likes. This selective interaction was mirrored by David Beckham, who also appeared to bypass posts featuring Nicola. This behavior has not gone unnoticed by fans and media outlets, who have interpreted it as a subtle but deliberate snub. Between July 5 and July 26, Victoria liked 9 out of 12 of Brooklyn's posts that did not feature Nicola, while none of the 4 posts including her daughter-in-law received her approval. This pattern has led to speculation that Victoria's feelings toward Nicola are less than warm, with some suggesting that she is intentionally distancing herself from her son's wife. The absence of reciprocal likes from Brooklyn and Nicola on Victoria and David's posts further fuels the narrative of a mutual disengagement. The roots of this alleged tension are unclear, but several theories have emerged. One source of friction may stem from the wedding itself, where reports suggested disagreements over planning and guest lists caused friction between Victoria and Nicola's family. The Peltz family's immense wealth and influence reportedly overshadowed the Beckham's contributions, leading to feelings of marginalization for Victoria, who is accustomed to being in control of her brand and image. Additionally, Brooklyn's decision to take a more prominent role in Nicola's family circle, including spending significant time with her parents and siblings, may have created a sense of alienation for the Beckhams. Another layer of complexity is the reported distance between Brooklyn and his siblings. In June, it was noted that Brooklyn's younger brothers Romeo and Cruz had unfollowed both him and Nicola on social media, a move that was reciprocated. This digital disconnection suggests a broader family divide, with Brooklyn and Nicola appearing to align more closely with the Peltz family than the Beckhams. While it's uncertain whether these actions were intentional or simply a result of social media housekeeping, they have contributed to the perception of a fractured family unit. Victoria's public persona has always been one of control and perfection, from her days as Posh Spice to her current role as a fashion icon. Her reluctance to publicly embrace Nicola could be seen as an extension of this carefully managed image, where every like, comment, or post is a calculated move. However, this strategy may have backfired, drawing more attention to the alleged rift than if she had simply engaged with all of Brooklyn's posts equally. The absence of warmth toward Nicola stands in stark contrast to Victoria's usual displays of affection for her children, making the snub all the more conspicuous. On the other side, Nicola has maintained a close relationship with her own family, frequently showcasing her bond with her parents and siblings on social media. Her father, Nelson Peltz, a billionaire investor, and her mother, Claudia, a former model, have provided a strong support system for Nicola and Brooklyn, particularly as they navigate their careers and public life. Brooklyn's integration into the Peltz family has been evident in his public interactions, such as sharing affectionate posts with his father-in-law, which some interpret as a deliberate contrast to his strained ties with his own family. The Beckham family feud, if it can be called that, is not just a matter of personal dynamics but also a clash of two powerful brands. The Beckhams have long been a symbol of British celebrity culture, with a carefully crafted image that balances relatability with aspiration. The Peltz family, on the other hand, represents American wealth and influence, with a more private but equally formidable presence. The marriage of Brooklyn and Nicola was seen as a union of these two worlds, but instead of a seamless blend, it appears to have highlighted differences in values, priorities, and expectations. While neither Victoria nor Nicola has publicly addressed the rumors of a feud, their actions, or lack thereof, speak volumes. Victoria's selective social media engagement could be interpreted as a passive-aggressive expression of her feelings, while Nicola's focus on her own family suggests a desire to carve out her own space, separate from the Beckham spotlight. Brooklyn, caught in the middle, appears to be navigating a delicate balance between his loyalty to his wife and his ties to his family.